Rollin', 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 rollin',
Rollin', rollin', rollin', though the streams are swollen, keep them doggies rollin' hard. Rain and wind and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal would...
Hey everybody, I'm standing in front of the trading post at Fort Bridger. This is one of the few stops that settlers could come in and buy used goods, or things that they could use along the road. Anything from flour to bread to pork, maybe even a steak if they're lucky. Behind me you can see the rest of Fort Bridger, and I'm standing here with Kenai and Dawson, our traveling companions. And right now Corey, my daughter, is filming, so Corey, you can stop filming anytime.
Keep moving, moving.
Hey everybody, this is the Pony Express stand. It was only open about a year, but in this little spot, people would stop in, grab a new horse, and they continue taking the mail all the way from Missouri all the way to Los Angeles. Your homes. You can stop filming now. This is an old bear trap from around the year 1900. This wooden door would be risen up, and then on the inside, you would put some bait on the very end of it. And when the bear came through here, it would get the bait, and then the door would slam shut. And then they'd catch themselves a bite.
Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide.
It's a historic Fort Bridger. It was a spot in the 1800s where people would break away from the Oregon Trail. Those going to Oregon would continue north, but some going down to Los Angeles and the Great Salt Lake would turn south. For Fort Bridger, this was a spot where they would leave. Inside of Jim Bridger's fort, large campfire in the center, surrounded by the stockades. If you look here, this is a fur baler or a fur press. The mountain men would come in and they would stack all their furs and put it into a 50-pound bale. And then they would be able to wrap it up and sell it. So if you take a look, we've got places where they live. You can see the sod on top of it.
rollin', 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 rollin',
Devil's Gate. This was a spot that meant the travelers that were going to Salt Lake City were about 300 miles just east of the city. And also those of you that were going to Oregon were about 1,000 miles from Oregon. This is a great symbol called Devil's Gate. And right now there's a great encampment about a couple French-Canadian fur trappers that had a fort here to supply the travelers with what they needed. Attacking in revenge, and it's at this point, spot where the founder of Casper, Lieutenant Casper, was actually killed trying to defend the bridge.